Preface of an Introduction to the Principles of Morals and Legislation. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Recording by J.C. Guan. An Introduction to the Principles of Morals and Legislation by Jeremy Bentham. Preface. The following sheets were, as the note on the opposite page expresses, printed so long ago as the year 1780. The design, in pursuance of which they were written, was not so extensive as that announced by the present title. They had, at that time, no other destination than that of serving as an introduction to a plan of a penal code in terminus, designed to follow them, in the same volume. The body of the work had received its completion according to the then present extent of the author's views, when, in the investigation of some flaws he had discovered, he found himself unexpectedly entangled in an unsuspected corner of the metaphysical maze. A suspension, at first not apprehended to be more than a temporary one, necessarily ensued. Suspension brought on coolness, and coolness, aided by other concurrent causes, ripened into disgust. Imperfections pervading the whole mass had already been pointed out by the sincerity of severe and discerning friends, and conscience had certified the justness of their censure. The inordinate length of some of the chapters, the apparent inutility of others, and the dry and metaphysical turn of the whole, suggested an apprehension that, if published in its present form, the work would contend, unto great disadvantages, for any chance it might on other accounts possess of being read, and consequently of being of use. But though in this manner the idea of completing the present work slid insensibly aside, that was not by any means the case with the considerations which had led him to engage in it. Every opening which promised to afford the light he stood in need of was still pursued. As occasion arose, the several departments connected with that in which he had at first engaged were successively explored, insomuch that, in one branch or other of the pursuit, his researches have nearly embraced the whole field of legislation. Several causes have conspired at present to bring to light, under this new title, a work which under its original one had been imperceptibly, but as it had seemed, irrevocably.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?